Oh, were you able to log in?
Yes, thank you once again.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Everything cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you for
Hi.
waiting.
Sorry.
We're just waiting
Technicals.
waiting for the ride.
Oh. So who have we got here?
Hey.
Oh, okay. I'm going to switch off my
Echo.
Yeah, I know. That's always the thing. Let's see. So I got everything. Go. Cal.
Okay, the raid is here.
Yes.
Raiders, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you, Elvin, aka husband, for the raid. So please refresh your screens.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Angie. Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
Hey,
Angie.
QB.
Abecha.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, di Dobo. Mano po. QB. Si Mr. Hugotero. And
We got
Jeff
names for
Brock.
everyone.
Jeff Brock, Queen Mother.
The Queen Mother.
The Queen Mother. Nix. Hey, Nix. Parikoy Fabiosa. Thank you,
wow.
guys. Thank you so much.
There you go. Right.
Bagong
So we
gising.
got. I'm like still covering my eye. Let's see if anyone clocks my eye. No. Let me see.
Oh,
Right.
Hey, Lefty Netty. Thank you for tuning in.
And to anyone that's on YouTube as well, hello. We can't see. Can we see what they?
Yeah, so if they've got a red logo, they're commenting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And there we've got a special guest there.
Who's in the
Who just
chat.
popped in. Hi, Clear JDL. Hey. Oh my gosh, going crazy.
All right, shall we start?
Yes, let's do the intros. So for anyone that hasn't joined us before, I'm Tanya. I go by Hugotera Diaries on Instagram. And this is, I never do this right. Yeah.
There. 1 second.
Yeah.
So so I'm Sam, aka Boy Taglish. So we originally come from Instagram. We have Insta pages. So I generally do Tagalog words. I talk about Tagalog books. I promote new and old OPM and Filipino-owned brands by small business owners. And Tanya,
I run the I run an Instagram page where I have motivational quotes, but also my original love of hugots. For anyone that doesn't know what hugot is, it's Filipino sayings with deep meaning, you dig deep for your emotions. So those hugots, I do like lyrics and stuff that I like. I like everything sappy, everything Filipino.
you like sitting out the window.
Yeah, and together we are Sira Sira. Sira Sira.
Sira Sira. So if you're not Filipino, so Sira Sira means crazy, stupid, silly. So we just altered the original saying que sera to care, crazy, crazy.
Yeah. So, so what you get from us, you get a bit of everything. We talk about anything and everything, really. Like we've had shows where we've talked about mental health, and we've talked about parenting, and most of our the majority of our guests have been female. So so we've given this platform to the female, the Pinays.
We're giving them a platform.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen our promo, we have a very special guest. She is our European sister. She's based in Paris. She also is mestiza. So that's why it's called Halo Halo Special, because we are all mixed up. We've all got a mixed up Filipino with another.
And Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, and Europe. Yeah. So you ready? Yeah, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please throw some flames up for Leah. Ooh.
Hey.
Hey.
There you go. Hi.
Hi
Welcome.
mga halo-halo,
You're
mga
going to get all
messed
the
up
people.
hello everybody. I'm new on the Twitch live chat. I see the flames and hearts.
This is the
Hi,
Halo Halo
everyone.
gang.
Yeah, we got some halo gang.
The Halo Halo gang is. Hey, yeah. Everyone's saying hello, Leah.
Hello everybody. Thank you for welcoming me, guys. This is gonna be exciting. Thank you, Sam and Tanya, for inviting me on this live podcast. This is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a lot of games and funny things to showcase our multicultural things, but also we're gonna. I guess I'm not gonna spoil anything, but hope you guys will watch the whole thing with us. The more we are, the merrier, diba?
Yeah, and we'll have a few Sira moments.
Oh.
A few Sira moments.
So,
But yeah.
for anyone in the chat, we actually all can speak Tagalog. So, if any of
Alright.
you actually don't understand, we apologize. But if we digress
Yeah.
in Tagalog,
Mhm.
that will actually happen at some point.
Yeah.
So get your Google Translate ready if you want to know.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh
There.
my God, my husband.
All right. So yeah. So a lot of the people here in the chat, you've actually got a few fans in here.
Oh,
So
cool.
when they found out that you were a guest, they were like, "Oh my gosh, we follow her!" And like,
No way.
yeah. So you've got a following, and they're from America, Las Vegas. Big up,
Yes, from the
Quincy.
US.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well,
We've got
thanks,
from
guys.
Spain as well.
Wow, this is an international community.
It
So
is.
cool.
It is. And we got Queer JDL as well. He's from Canada. He's a
Okay.
fan of yours. So yeah, you've got
That's crazy. And we're
your fan
chatting right
base. Your
now.
fan
Well,
base
thank
is
you.
international.
It's weird to hear like I have fans. Like I don't really realize it, but I guess I have to acknowledge that people actually appreciate. So thank you for the support. And it means a lot because for a long time I was thinking nobody was watching really. And now I can feel people, and then it's cool. It's motivation. It's motivating me. It's making me more active, even though I was, but
Yeah.
sharing. It's getting more concrete. So yeah, I see QV the artist was a fan because he saw my video with my dad speaking Tagalog. Maybe he's a fan of my dad and not me.
Probably. Actually, if you can, it was QV's birthday yesterday, so if you could give him a little shout out.
Ooh, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Better later than never. So wish you all the best. 8 more kids for us.
Long
and
life, long
Long
life.
life.
Tagay. Long life.
Cheers.
Hey.
But yeah, so I think what's fun is that all of us have that common interest, like what Sam said, that we're all mixed Filipino. And so that's why we wanted to mainly focus on that, talk about like having a multicultural background. But I think what I find really interesting is, okay, so me and Sam, like I'm half Swedish, half Filipino, but you're half Algerian, half Filipino, living in France. So
Yes.
you've got three different cultures in a
True.
sense. Could you talk to us about like how you balance or like how it was growing up in Paris?
Yeah. So the first thing I always say when people discover my three cultures
Mhm.
is a mix of baguette, rice, and couscous.
Mhm.
This is really, I think, the best metaphor to sum up my life.
International buffet.
Yes, because on my everydays, the kitchen, the living room, it's the family place where we gather. And I have a mix of my three cultures. So, for me, growing up as a half Algerian and Filipino, it's in France. It's really open minding. It's for me a real richness comparing to. I'm not saying the people who only have one culture is less richer, but I'm saying that having an insight,
Mhm.
I'm more tolerant and open-minded in some areas, more understandable of some criticism or
Mhm.
how to treat people, the minorities.
Mhm.
Or my mom is Asian.
Mm.
Asian have lots in abroad. We all hear about Asian hate and the discrimination. So me, I know how to treat also the and respect the minorities.
Mhm.
Algerian, it's another story. I guess I'm just as a third culture kid, let's say
Mhm.
it like that. I'm I'm happy. I feel it's a blessing, and I hope it will show that it's not because you're different, that you have different beliefs, that it's not possible to love each other and
Mhm.
respect each other. And I have lots of questions of young couples asking, how did your parents do
Mhm.
to marry? Your dad is Muslim. Maybe
Mhm.
family didn't want a non-Algerian. My mom, same.
Mhm.
And so for me, I feel like nothing's impossible if your heart wants it, and if you give yourself like the means to fight for it, you can create so much better. And
Mhm.
and for me, that's the beauty. It's that from two words you never thought would be together, it creates a new world, and it's even brighter. And now I see that I'm not alone. I'm not the
Mhm.
only half Algerian or half mixed Filipino,
Mhm.
Arabic.
Yep.
And yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's really interesting. Like how you managed to like actually balance all of that, and but like it's nice that you brought out all the positives from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Can I
It's
ask, how did your parents meet? Because you're talking about like,
ooh.
yeah.
Well, actually, I'm planning to make a YouTube video about that too,
Okay. So you,
because some
okay.
some people are curious. But I
Mhm.
can definitely share with you quickly
Mhm.
their story. It's
Yeah.
pretty simple. My mom came here at early 20s after graduating from architecture.
Mhm.
She came to Paris to work. My dad is not from Paris. He's from another city in the Alps, Grenoble, and he went to Paris to work also. And then one summer, my dad was invited by a friend to go to the Filipino Independence Day fiesta. I
Mhm.
think there's one also in London.
Barrio
Uh,
Fiesta.
the Pinoy Fiesta.
Mhm.
He went there, and he met my mom, and then something happened. Was love at first sight? I don't know. My mom did some magic. I think she would be the best one to tell the story. But yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
definitely Barrio Fiesta. We have a Barrio Fiesta.
Mhm.
And you know what? Funny thing is that this Filipino independence event, we always go there. We have a photo booth,
Mhm.
and we sell halo halo.
Oh.
Yes.
So So
Yeah.
what do your parents? Sorry, now we're talking about your parents.
Yeah.
What do your parents do in like? Yeah.
So now uh, my parents, when they met, they built, they gave up on their both careers. So
Mm-hmm.
my mom architect, my dad geometre,
Mm-hmm.
was anyway like in the constructions and stuff. So they abandoned those careers to create their own business, which was the first Filipino store,
Mm-hmm.
and in 1994. So that was the first Filipino store. My mom is very business minded. She's an entrepreneur. And then from that, they wanted to have independence as a couple, as human beings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
After that, they did Balikbayan box service and
Mm-hmm.
a travel agency. So nowadays, so here you're in my parents' travel agency. That's why
Mm-hmm.
there's Ate Chinita with us. Tatay Pacific.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. I
Yeah.
was trying not
Tada!
to
I
laugh
think
because
everyone
people
was
were
wondering
asking.
Who
Who's your
is
who
ate?
is that? It's Ate Chinita.
yes.
Who's your
So now
ate in
you
the
know.
background?
And so now we have a travel agency, Visit Philippines
Mm-hmm.
by Eliza,
Yeah.
and cargo. So actually, this morning my dad just uh, comment on dit, he put the balikbayan boxes in the container. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So it would take a few months, isn't it? It would take. Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
yeah.
we
Oh,
go.
I love how your dad's been immersed into the Filipino culture. Is that
Yeah.
like, has he lived in the Philippines or
Not
is
at
everything
all.
that really?
He went to the
Wow.
Philippines for vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he was immersed in the Filipino culture through my mom. Like my mom is the Filipina mom who was like, you have to come to the Filipino parties, the birthdays, the karaoke's, all the
Mm-hmm.
events in
Mm-hmm.
Paris.
Yeah.
And my dad, I don't know, he was so in love. Maybe he he went there and he just immersed himself,
Mm-hmm.
and you know he learned Tagalog with his friends, with the Filipino friends, with the compare, with
Mm-hmm.
the inuman, and then in the Philippines, we go there for the holidays, Christmas and New Year,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, with the family, he learned about the culture. And there are challenges, definitely big
Uh-huh.
challenges
Yeah.
of cultural differences and how we act. But I've seen my parents as I grew up, like work on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. It's very challenging. But what I've learned from that is to really communicate and understand the other one. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my dad is really immersed. He's a Filipino tito, you know. He's,
He's
I love
Filipino,
it. I
man.
love
He's
it.
so
He's so
like I stumbled across you because of that video,
yeah.
not realizing like 5 months later I'd be talking to you. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this man is really good. Because
he's really
not
good.
a lot of dads, like, well, not all parents, a lot of non-Filipino parents, they're not as fluent.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
your dad really, I was like, wow, that was really good.
Yeah.
I kept him really like low key, to be
Mhm.
honest, because here in Paris, he's known. Like my parents are known in the Filipino community because they help a lot the
Mhm.
kababayans. Like my mom is very helping and very blessed to have those models here. So Papa is he's the really cool daddy Tito, speaking Tagalog, and he has always been people have always been impressed by him here.
Mhm.
But I never thought of showcasing on YouTube, and it wasn't meant to be like that, to be honest. When we filmed this video, it was a hard moment in the Philippines during COVID. My Lola was sick. Everybody was getting stressed, nervous. So I was like, let's make something different to bond. And I made this video with Papa, and showing, but in a very natural way. Like, we talk like that. But I didn't want, I was afraid that people would think it's just clickbait, because I've seen many non-Filipinos making Tagalog vlogs and stuff. Sometimes it's a bit cringy how they do it, or like it's not natural. Like, I feel they just want, because they want the Filipino views. But me, I'm like, no, it's not my goal. It's who I am really with my dad. It's I that's why I wanted to avoid this kind of content first, but I felt like we needed it with Papa, and then yeah, I felt people appreciated the wholesome daughter daddy bonding time.
Yeah.
And I'm happy they do, because I didn't want people to think we were talking in Tagalog only for Filipino views. It's really not the point. I hate those kind, like, I want to avoid that.
Yeah. So you actually speak Tagalog with your dad, like the three of you, like
When,
your mom and your dad, you conversate
So
in Tagalog?
it depends where we are. When we're in France, no, we speak in French. With Mama, French or Tagalog, depende sa level of understanding.
If you're in trouble.
Yes, when I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So this is really, the Filipino nature comes out. The Filipino tiger mom comes out. But when we are in the Philippines, we can talk in Tagalog, but we speak in French. It's depends. When we are with our family, with our cousins, Lola, in Tagalog.
Yeah. So the Tagalog you haven't lived in the Philippines either. It's all.
So how I learned Tagalog? No, I didn't. I didn't study, or I didn't grow up in the Philippines. First time I went to the Philippines, actually, I didn't know a word of Tagalog. I was super madaldal. Only speaking in French to my cousins. They were like, what the hell is she talking about? Ang daldal nito.
Not even English, but French.
Yes, but they were so nice, because whenever I laugh, they would laugh para hindi feeling lonely, diba? Or whenever, so I didn't know how to speak Tagalog. I was 7 or 8. And then, to be honest, I don't remember when I learned how to talk Tagalog, but what I can say is that me living in France, having katulong, not katulong, my yaya. My yaya was Filipina. My mom talking to me in Tagalog. Growing up within the Filipino community helped me communicate, have a conversation. I didn't grow in the Philippines, but I would travel there every year for Christmas or the summer. And when I stayed there like maybe 1 month or 2-3 weeks, I used to play with my cousins a lot. They would teach me songs like, all the songs of Tagalog. It can be the Bahay Kubo.
Tong, tong, tong. The one you...
Yes, tong, 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 pakitong, kitong. All those games. And we would play teacher. What else? I remember watching a lot of movies and TV like GMA, Itbulaga. So those helped me a lot, I guess. All the movies. I love Filipino movies, the comedy. And then back in France, I
Yeah.
was very active in the events, and I used to have a dance crew, Filipino with other Filipinas, and we
Mhm.
would dance on Ocho Ocho, Pamela One, all the very trendy Filipino dances.
Mhm.
I know all of them. So I know the lyrics, I know the dance. So that helped me also with the Tagalog.
Sam knows all of them as well.
Okay,
So
Sam,
you need
Sam,
No.
yeah. She
No.
knows.
Oh
Go
my
on,
god,
do
yes,
it.
I know
Come
all of
on.
that.
No, she.
So you
Oh, yeah.
picked it up really good then for someone who hasn't lived in Philippines, because me and Tanya, we both lived there, we both went to school.
Mhm.
I don't know
Oh,
if my
Yeah.
Tagalog would have been that good. I
Yeah,
mean,
I doubt
before my
doubt
time,
it
it
was.
was just
Yeah.
like putol putol. It was like the
mm.
basics. So
So
I
you
mean,
you also went there. You where in the Philippines?
so Novaliches. So we're like still in the city. I don't have any province.
No,
Okay.
I have no province either.
No
But
province.
Novaliches as well, but also Makati. So
Okay.
yeah. So we
All
would
right.
yeah.
To be honest, I don't
Mhm.
know. I understand you. Like some, I have lots of Filipino Americans telling me they didn't get the Filipino.
Mhm.
Like, but to be honest, I think since I like the Filipino entertainment, the movies, I like to imitate them.
Mhm.
Like with my cousins, we would replay some scenes. I used to do theater, so
Mhm.
I when I pick up on a certain phrase or a certain accent, I would reenact it, and
Mhm.
I think you can see it through my skits.
Yeah.
And then maybe that. Here also, my Filipino friends they tell me I'm more Filipina than them. Like we say in French, "bleda."
And
Bleda
that
is
means
like bled is your mother tongue, your motherland.
Mhm.
So bleda
Yeah.
is someone coming from there. It's the first generation immigrant. So yeah, I'm like a
Yeah.
bled. I'm a Filipino bleda.
Yeah. We get
We
that a
get
lot.
that a
We're
lot.
more
Yeah,
Filipino than like a lot of, and we don't look I
yeah,
think do people get confused? Like this is probably something we have in common. Like people getting confused when you go to the Philippines and you're actually speaking Tagalog, and
yeah,
you'll continue to speak Tagalog, and they'll just answer back in English, and I'm like, it's okay, you can speak Tagalog with me, and then they'll
yeah.
just continue speaking.
Same,
Yeah.
same. When I was younger, they would stare at me like, "Who's that maputing girl with kulot hair?" And then at first, I would let them speak the English, and then just to watch,
Hmm.
and then I would palabas ng Tagalog, say, "Oy, kuya, paano naman yung t-shirt niya?
Yeah.
Anong size?"
Yeah.
And then I would see their face, and it's like a prank, and I would just laugh
Hmm.
about it, and then okay lang, we speak Tagalog.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun experience
Hmm.
to get closer and also avoid any bad experiences like
Hmm.
taxis or Ubers,
Yeah.
diba?
If you my husband's here, he knows I've had so many arguments with taxi drivers in the Philippines. The
Yeah.
amount of times I've
Oh,
and
yeah.
the funny thing is because my husband he's Filipino, like he's
Mm,
born and raised in London, but he doesn't really speak Tagalog. So
mm.
I'm the one that does all the conversating in like when we're in the Philippines,
Yes.
and people get confused. They're like, you know, how come she's talking and
And
like
you're
she's
not.
speaking, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? Like maybe 20 years ago, they would be very
Mhm.
shocked to see a non-Filipino
Yeah.
face. But now I notice in the malls,
Mhm.
they're not as surprised.
No, not anymore.
Sometimes, yeah,
Not
not that
anymore.
much.
No.
But maybe they would be surprised if you really have a deep Filipino accent
Mhm.
and have the Filipino uh, attitude, let's say.
Mhm.
But also, you asked earlier if I lived there younger. I
Mhm.
didn't, but I worked there during my studies for a year. But this
Mhm.
part didn't really help me have in the Tagalog. I already knew how to speak Tagalog before, but
Mhm.
at work, I would be the one speaking more Tagalog than my colleagues. because the Manila people,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
my age, they don't speak that much
No.
Tagalog.
No.
And me, I was like, what?
Yeah.
It sounded weird. Like me with my cousins, we're very Tagalog,
Mhm.
Brad, ganon.
Yeah.
And the Manila people, they were more English. So I discovered a new community, the Manila people, and
Mhm.
I know there's a conflict of like, ba yan, ang social naman,
Yeah, yeah.
sila
Mhm.
marunong mag-Tagalog,
Yeah.
gano'n, ang yabang-yabang, ganyan. But
Mhm.
I don't think they're not that bad. It's just they didn't got to learn, but
Mhm.
I'm sure they would. Like, it's just, yun,
Yeah. No,
redeem.
it's redeem
So our
Tagalog. Oh,
chatters want us to speak Tagalog only for
for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Sige.
Okay.
So,
Kaila-
oh my God.
Ngayon na.
Sige, na yun na.
Sige, ngayon
Oh,
na.
sige, game.
Diretso.
Pwede
Sige.
naman Taglish, di ba?
Oh, hindi. Kailangan purong Tagalog.
Purong Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Mahirap na. Oh, sige.
Sige. Eh,
Dire-diretso
puro sige
lang
lang
yan.
eh. Sige.
Oo nga, sige lang.
Sige, ayan na yun.
Sige.
Sige.
O, ano ba
Ayan.
ito? Sige, ano ba yung tanong, ate?
Sige. Ang susunod na tanong, naging ano na eh.
Para kasi si Ate Cha.
Ang susunod na
Ang programang ito ay
Ay.
sige.
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 Oh, pag magsisige ka na naman, uminom
Hindi.
ka ng tagay, wala na.
Ano ko lang, translate. Ano ba yung translate sa Tagalog?
Translate lang.
Ala.
Wala.
I lang sa unahan. Tapos translate. I-translate.
I-translate. Si Buhay tayo, ikaw daw.
Si.
Koy, isalin ba? Yan ba?
Isalin.
Isalin. Sige, isasalin ko lang.
Noon, sabi ni DJ Double, translate. Translate. Ganon.
Translate.
Translate.
Ano na.
Alam mo, parang nahihirapan pag may nagtanong salita ka ng Tagalog. Pero kung hindi natural, madili.
Hindi kasi dahil sa natin yung utak natin, syempre, sanay mag-English, mag-ganon.
Yes.
May kailangan ka ng transition na konti para sumanay ulit. Kaya pag bumabalik ako sa Pilipinas, yung unang dia de mi vida, nahihirapan ako sa una, pero pagtapos yun, okay na.
Ako rin. Kasi parang nabubulol ka. Kasi sa isip mo, iba yung iba, at sige.
Kasi kailangan palitan mo yung cassette sa utak mo.
Yun, kailangan mo lang i-switch
Teka muna,
Yeah. Kasi
pero
nakakabaluktot ng dila. Baluktot.
Wala na, may challenge.
Ayan, nabulol na.
Oo, ganun talaga kahit yung mga mga bilingual in general, kahit mga French, kunyari nag-English na yun, nagpiprenglish sila. Ganyan talaga.
Pero ganun rin minsan kasi, di ba, pagkausap ko si Sam sa telephone, sa telepono. Minsan lumalabas yung Swedish. Kasi kasi nag-iisip ako. Tapos sinasabi ko, oo. Pero sa Swedish, like, ano yung unconscious, subconsciously.
Yung, oh my God.
Kasi, di ba may, hindi ako makasalita.
Oo.
Ala.
Di ba, ang hirap nito?
Kaya ko pa. Kasi mahirap yung mga palabras. Mga sentences. Ako nag-Spanish.
Gusto nila ipatagalin yung Tagalog natin.
Sige.
Sino ba nagtatay? Ayan may nagtanong.
Sino?
Mahirap isalin ang subconsciously.
Si Koy, minsan tinatanong ko kasi yung mga malalim, yung parang kasi sa Tagalog na hindi ko narinig. Sasabihin ko, Koy, ano yung sinabi nila?
Oo, kahit yung mga Tagalog, mga Pinoy pag malalim yung Tagalog hindi nila kaya. Pag tinatanong ko yung pinsan ko, o ano yung school yung school class na mas mahirap or yung mas maayaw mo, sabi nila Tagalog. Kasi mahirap talaga.
Oo, mahirap yung Tagalog. Alam ko yan.
Na I remember paano yun,
Naalala ko.
naalala ko yung malita
Yeah.
ko pag pumupunta kami sa ay nako, sa church,
Sa simbahan.
sa simbahan. Minsan pinapapunta ako sa front para bumasa. Tapos Tagalog yung simbahan na yun, yung mesa. Ang haba ng sentence. Ganun kapag
Tapos nawala yung accent mo, no?
hindi ko maintindihan.
Diyan rin ako nahihirapan pag magbabasa ako ng Tagalog. 'Di ba sa isip mo ang dali? 'Di ba
Yes.
kung nagbabasa ka? Pero if you pag
Meron kang binabasa.
na out loud.
Yeah.
Ano yun?
Pag tinitingnan mo lang, okay lang yan.
Oo.
Okay yan. Tapos, tapos i-open.
Parang iba how do I say? The way you convert
Ang
sa utak
pagbig-
mo ang
Oo.
salita. Pero pag meron kang binabasa, parang nasa stall ka ba?
Oo, kaya madami dito mga French, Filipino. Sabi nila, naintindihan ko ang Tagalog pero hindi ko masalita. Kailangan
Yung
mo lang kasi syempre nahiya sa accent. Tapos, yan na nga, like physically, isip ko, yung brain mo, hindi rin maano. Kailangan may conversion.
Yeah.
Oo,
Tapos may
na
halong
yung 5
Taglish.
minutes.
Tapos
na?
Back to normal.
Nosebleed.
Nosebleed na.
So we understand how they feel.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Mahirap.
Oh my God.
It's so hard. But that was good.
Yeah.
We got away with it.
Yeah, we got away.
We got away with it. But for someone who didn't study, that is really good.
Yeah, you're really good.
Oh,
really good.
You're really good.
Yeah. So
thank you,
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Huh?
I wouldn't be able to tell that you just picked it up.
No.
I would have thought you were living there for a while.
Well,
because you got the accent as well. Because there's people who speak, and it sounds like parang sagwa.
Yeah.
But you have the accent as well.
Tapos diretso rin yung yung pagbigkas mo minsan, like
yeah, it's top of yeah.
Ewan, alam mo, yung pinsan ko na nga, minsan sabi niya, hindi maganda yung Tagalog ko. Sabi ko, Tapos, I guess, tina-challenge nila ako. Tapos, every time ako umuwi sa Pilipinas, nagtuturo sila sa akin ng bagong expression, like charot. Yung wala pang Becky language. Sabi ko, ano ba sinasabi nyo? Tapos or saka mahilig ako magnood ng mga comedy movies talaga sa pelikula. Like si Vice Ganda. Pag umuwi ako sa Pilipinas ang December, it's Cinema Festival, di ba? Filipino Festival.
Is it Cinemalaya? No.
I don't remember. Pero alam ko there's a week on December, all the Filipino Tagalog movie lumalabas. Tapos pinapanood namin ni Lola. Kasi si Lola mahilig kay Coco, Martin, kay yun, ganun. So, nagnonood kami with her.
Oh.
But yeah, your Tagalog's really good.
Yeah. Should we give we got some new people here, or got Angie, Glenda, just giving a shout out to everyone in there.
Hello. Hi, Angie.
Who else have we got here?
There's this Reef Nisju. Sorry if I pronounced that
Lil
wrong.
Berries. Hi, friend.
And to all the lurkers, people who are listening but not talking.
And
Yeah.
We
I saw
appreciate
a
you.
fellow. I have another friend in Denmark. She's half Danish, half. She speaks Tagalog as well.
Wow.
And she's here, Sandra. Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. I hear
She,
Sandra Bar.
yeah, Sandra Akbar. So
Hello,
she's
Angelique.
there.
Juan. Palago.
Angelique Kwan. But yeah, no, that was fun. The Tagalog. It's kind of fun being put on the spot, but it was kind of
Yeah.
like, okay,
It was
I
nerve
did.
wracking.
do this.
You should. Last year I was locked down in Manila with my
Mhm.
cousins, and I did this challenge 24 hours Tagalog sa bahay nila.
Uh-huh.
Mahirap pa. It's not
Yeah.
that easy.
Uh-uh.
I will try to
Yeah.
do French with them para ma-nosebleed sila.
Mhm. Yeah. So, should we go back to a
Yes.
topic?
Go ahead. I
Um,
follow you.
well, we were talking about your multicultural background. So you talked a lot about the perks. Have you experienced, or could you share some experiences that haven't been like the downs? If there's any downsides to it?
Yeah. So yeah, as like everybody.
Ayan. Sige, Tagalog. Tagalog.
Filipino
Sorry.
accent.
Explain mo na lang sa Tagalog.
I have a Filipino accent when I speak English. Sorry. So yeah, like everybody, um, like not everything is all good. You know, we have
Mhm.
some bad experience, but I'm not gonna do also the victim. Like I have compared to maybe Filipinos like privilege, because I know in being maputi
Mhm.
in the Philippines is uh like putting you on a pedestal. But I
Yeah.
hated this position.
Mhm.
Like I hated when people would tell me, "Oh, dapat mag-artista ka. Oh, dapat mag-ano ka, Miss Universe, ganyan, mestiza,
Mhm.
ganyan. That's your." Like I'm sure you girls were told that when you were a
That's
kid.
what we were born
Yeah.
to do.
Yes.
Kasi
Like
maputi
and me,
ka.
I'm like, I don't. The idea sounds good, but I don't
Mhm.
like the fact that you're just telling me this because of my looks.
Mhm.
Because for me, it's more than just looks. You have to be talented. You have to. It's your vocation and stuff.
Mhm.
So this is like a privilege, but then there's a lot of differences that I have with my cousins physically that
Mhm.
made it like I realized, no, I'm not full Filipina, I'm not full Asian. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna give you guys maybe two examples. First thing that I struggle with a lot is my hair, my culot hair. My mom is super straight, very thin hair, and she doesn't know how to really take care of my hair. For her, her standards, her beauty standards is to be like to have the straight, clean hair. Pero ako imposible talaga. Wala akong magawa. Kulot ako from my
Mhm.
Arabic side. So my cousins would like have the straighten. There was a uh,
Rebonding.
yes, this one, and I did it, and it
Mhm.
ruined my hair. Like when I was in high school,
Mhm.
and you too, girl, sis.
I did that.
Oh, that was the worst time. Like I had bangs, but it's so ugly. And it's that time where you're trying to find yourself, your identity,
Mhm.
your style. You just follow around, you just follow your cousins, but it's not you. And
Mhm.
then I growing up, I started to explain to my mom I don't have the same hair as you or as my cousins. I have to
Mhm.
embrace it like this. So you need to build your self love and self confidence, and realize that it's how it is.
Mhm.
Um, and then now you see that people are trying to get perm. You
Mhm.
see, the
Yeah.
dice are
It's
rolling.
like the
Um,
tables have turned.
Exactly, the tables have turned, and so at the end, I had this discussion with my cousin Janina, and she was like, "Girl, I want to have your hair. You have volume.
Mhm.
You can get straight or curly. Me, it's flat. So we're
Mhm.
never happy with what we have. We always want others what others want because we're built in this society of wanting what we don't have. But I've learned to embrace what I do, and I've seen other Filipinos I've learned about it. Our origin sources, we are kulot. The first Filipinos have kulot hair, mga aita.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just learning how to love your physical traits. So that's one thing, my hair. And then back to the color of your skin. So colorism in the Philippines is a big topic.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert about it, but I have a friend. Maybe you can check her out. Her name is Ayn Bernos. She's known on TikTok. And she's an expert about colorism in the Philippines. But me as a European, I love to get tan. I'm the first one within my family to like
Yeah.
Go
Same.
sunbathing.
yes,
Same.
give me
Yeah.
some
Think you're
morena
loka-loka.
skin.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
give me
you're
some
loka-loka.
morena skin.
Like, what
I
are you
want to get
doing?
golden. Yeah, diba?
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Like, do you girls wanted to get tan also?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like full on.
It's
Like,
our
I
mindset.
use
Right?
everything like bronzing and like everything.
Exactly.
Like,
Especially when you're walking and they open the umbrella, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I want this
I
pen.
want
Put the
sun.
umbrella away.
Yes. So every time we go in a family trip, my mom, she likes to get tan. My dad also. We're the three ones to get tan by the beach, and then yun pasunog. But we like it. We love it. All my cousins, you just go to the pool or at the beach when after sunset or with the umbrella. They do ayaw sila magpaitim.
Yeah.
So that's something that really I didn't understand, but it's part of the the colonization, our identity, the Japanese standard beauty,
Exactly.
the toxic beauty standards of mapute. You look more you look cleaner, you're not working in the fields.
And the sun. Yeah.
But so I had those discussions with my family and all, and it's funny because within my family we have different beauty standards. Like I have this cousin, she's Filipina Chinese. She wanna stay like pute. And she tries to understand, and I try to explain to her that's not how it is in Europe. Like like being tan means you were able to go on a vacation.
Yeah.
You got to relax. You got
We're
to
sun worshippers.
Yeah.
yes.
Exactly.
And me, I'm like, I want to have my mom morena skin. So again, it's a matter of perspective, of beauty standards. As long as you don't feel bad for how you are because you compare yourself to others, it's good.
Yeah.
But never try to change yourself because you feel pressured. Because I know a lot of dark skinned people, they didn't live it good. They felt bad. I have this friend, she's half African and Filipina. She hated her curls. She did the bonding the hair, like it ruined her. And now she embraces her curls.
Yeah.
And she feels herself. And that's how you get to, blossom. So those are the let's say the two main examples I can give to you that you may relate: the skin color and the hair.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to know more about the everyday challenges, the language, or the traditions. So just ask me because I can do madaldal. So
You can go. Yeah. No. Because what was I going to say? Just going into that, because what you touched upon is toxic Filipino traits, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's probably like a whole show, 3 shows in itself.
Oh yeah.
To
I think me
talk
Miss
about
Lisa,
that.
we have like our own our own issues just because
I know.
just being born mixed, that's it. There's there is already an issue already.
Yeah.
Like, your
Yeah.
nose is not matangos,
Mhm.
or you know, and it's just like, okay, like I
Yeah.
didn't ask to be mixed. This is how I am. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Mhm.
Like
And it puts that pressure on you as well.
it
Like
does, because you
for
like with
yeah.
Leah, like
Mm,
the whole hair thing. Like
mhm.
I lived out there, and I was the only foreigner in my school, and my school had kindergarten, nursery, elementary, and high school. So that's a lot of students. So I was
Mm.
the only foreigner, and the hair thing got to me. So I was always straightening. I cut it off. I rebonded. I rebonded every time I went to Philippines because obviously it's cheap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it was only until like I had my son. My son's 4. It was only then that I fully embraced my curls. I was like, you know what? Like I don't look like a typical Filipino. I'm not a
Mhm.
typical Filipino anyway. I'm half. I have to embrace half and half. I know
Mhm.
my curls come from my dad's side, just like you.
Mm.
But yeah, like now I'm showing my son that like embrace your curls, even though he's 4.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not, because people are like, oh, cut your son's hair, he would look nice, and I'm like, no, he's born with those curls.
Mhm.
That's him. That's part of
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
heritage, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna leave it as that. If he
Yeah.
tells me, Mom, I want to cut my hair, I'll do that. But for now,
Mhm.
that's, you know, he was born with the L'Oreal curls,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm
they're
gonna
beautiful.
leave it as that.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Mashallah. They
And
have.
we yeah. Sorry. No, go on.
Yeah, back to what you were saying with the new
Mhm.
generation. I think it's important indeed to show how we should treat also the young kids. And
Mhm.
I have my inanak, so she's what, 7, and we were sometimes, the kids, they imitate their parents.
Mhm.
So whenever parents say, maitim siya, madumi, the kid will also say the same. One day I went to her school performance, and there was this little girl who was darker than everyone else, and I
Mhm.
don't know why she was starting to be mean with her. She didn't want to play with her, and I told my inanak, bakit naman? She said, kasi mama sabi niya maitim, so I shouldn't play with her. I was like, what? So I was shocked that her parents was like that, and I told her, this is not good. Like, if you want to play with her, go play
Mhm.
with her. Be nice. She's not as different as you are, and I think it's good when you have like younger people
Yeah.
around you to
Mhm.
give them a good advice, because we don't want um, them to treat other people
Mhm.
badly as
Differently.
we feel.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a process, I guess, of generations. And I
Mhm.
think it's not by confronting and being mean to those comments that you can solve it, but by
Mhm.
explaining your perception. So
Yeah.
for instance, my lola,
Mhm.
this summer I was super dark, super super dark. I came back, I was 18, and my lola sabi niya, oh, Leah, itim-itim mo. Baka hindi yan matanggal. Maybe it won't come off. I'm
Mm.
like, what? It will. Trust me. When I'll be back in France, I
Yeah.
will be white as a baby's butt. Okay? So let me just embrace it. And she was
Yeah.
like, baka hindi mo yan mawala, madedebu ka ba? Sa debu mo,
Oh.
baka ganyan ka ba? So that was when I was 18. Then every
Mhm.
every year she would see me getting tan, blah blah blah. And now her perception is changing. She's like, I like when you're a bit golden or
Mm.
darker. She sees a different side, and I think how you also portray yourself, show your
Mhm.
confidence. They're like, okay naman, bagay naman.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think they are scared that being different will make you,
Mhm.
aside.
Yeah.
But no, that's her power.
Mhm.
So
But
yeah,
it's kind of like what you said. It's like it's their perception. They grew up thinking that it's bad to,
yeah,
you know,
yes,
be dark or stay in the sun. But then you gave them, they see you in a different light and like, oh, actually, you know,
exactly.
there's nothing wrong with
Exactly,
you
because they're
wanting
so
to get
used
tan.
to this culture, this saying,
Mhm.
they don't see something different, so it's shocking for
Yeah.
them at first. but then
Yeah.
you just share your perception and why you do it and how it is.
Hmm.
I think if there's a conversation and exchange, and that's good.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, but like I said, like this topic can go on
Can go
Yeah.
on
forever.
forever.
It can go on forever.
Hmm.
There's a lot of things. Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. Like, um, if there's anything about the Filipino culture, it's that those things that
We're not
um
bragging, but it is kind of hard being mestiza. Like
and also
a
yeah,
lot of
that
people have a lot
pressure.
of things to say about us.
Yeah, no, it's like it's that pressure
To
of
be Miss World, to be
yeah,
slim.
exactly, to be slim. I think looking back, and I know me and Sam have had this conversation so many times, and I know going to like when I was younger, I always felt like I had really bad self-esteem because every time I would go back to the Philippines, they would be like, "Oh, ang taba mo." And looking back now, I'm like, "What the hell? I wasn't even like I was skinny." Like,
Hmm.
but people always felt the need to comment on my weight, like ever since like
It's not
I was
even
young.
hi, how are you? It's
No, it's the first thing. It's like, oh,
tumaba ka na
tumaba ka.
naman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it doesn't get easier. Like, even like after having kids as well, like it's like, oh, ano nangyari? It's like,
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know, it's like comments like that, and like, oh, sayang naman yung beauty mo, like,
Mm.
That's the
So
worst. Like,
yeah,
why is it sayang? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
sorry,
still
It
there. Like, your
hurts.
beauty
yeah,
is still there.
it really hurt.
It hurts. And then,
But
reference.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel
but
you.
yeah.
I feel you.
Mhm,
It's I had this comparison with my cousin
mhm,
again. I mentioned her, Janina, because she's my age. We grew up together every
mhm.
summer, and even though she's full Filipina, we had the same struggles, like with the physical traits.
Yeah.
She was put on because she's a singer, so she had
Mhm,
to stay white, she had to stay slim, she had a lot of pressure, and me as a mix, same kind of pressure. They would
mhm,
always compare us, like, uy, mas mataba to,
mhm,
uy, mas matangkad siya, ganyan, ganyan.
mhm.
Um, I, I've learned on high school days to not take it too much personally.
Mhm.
The comments like tumaba ka na
Mhm.
na, because I realized that they say that because they don't know what else to say, because they don't really know
They
you.
don't,
Like,
yeah.
they
Mhm,
see you like once a year. They don't
mhm.
really, we don't really have deep conversations
Yeah.
like in family gatherings, right?
Mhm.
They're there, they
Like,
eat, that's it. So
yeah.
the first thing they will tell you is what they see. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
lumaki ka. Oh, tumaba ka. So yeah.
I didn't
At
pay a
first,
ticket to be insulted.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I
So at
didn't
first I got
fly all
insulted.
those hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then I had this conversation with Papa because him
Mhm.
also he had those remarks like
Yeah.
mabawalem or ganyan ganyan.
Mm.
And now we play with it. We're
Mhm.
like, ay, ikaw rin, no? Or we're
Yeah.
like, kasi happy tummy or good
Mm.
relationship, ganyan, or
Yeah.
happy. Now I think when someone give you a critic like that, you only gonna make it bad if you take it back.
Mhm.
I don't know how you say you. I don't know
Yeah.
if you feel me. Now that's how I do.
Mhm.
Now I don't feel it's just I really think they don't know what to say else.
Yeah.
And you'll see when
Mhm.
you will be skinny, when you will lose weight, they will say, "Hey,
Ah, hindi ka kumakain, like, yeah.
ayan, hindi ka kumakain," or you got pumayat ka, hindi bagay sa'yo. So at
Mhm.
the end, it's the same thing with
Yeah,
gender.
exactly. You can't win.
You can't win. It's
Mhm.
just the most important is how you feel in your head, and so that whatever they will tell you, there will always be another perception. Like on the same
Mhm.
day, you can meet someone telling you got fat because before they saw you skinnier,
Mm.
but later you will see someone saying pumayat ka because they saw you fatter the
Yeah.
last time.
It's yeah.
So what the hell? Just do
Mhm.
you. If you
Yeah.
feel good in your body as a proud mommy and all,
Mhm.
as long as you have the health and
Mhm.
all, it's the most important.
Yeah. That makes sense. But we want to go back to you.
Oh,
Um, y- we want to know more about your YouTube journey.
oh, okay.
How, where, and how did it
From
start?
the beginning, once
From the
upon a
beginning,
time.
take us once
All
upon a
right.
time in
I will
Tagalog.
sum it up. Don't worry. I will sum it up.
No, no,
It's
no.
not that
Take your time.
long.
Yeah.
Okay, so YouTube, as like many others, was one of my favorite platforms. I loved seeing the Filipino Americans making
Mhm.
skits. Happy Sleep.
Mhm.
I've always thought it was a good platform to showcase your culture and meet other people like you.
Mhm.
So when back in 2017, it was my last year in school in uni,
Mhm.
and I was going abroad, and I lived in the US, then China, and south of France, and I wanted to um, share my experience to my mom. Like I had this project called Dear Mom Project because she was always, Leah, hindi ka tumatawag sa akin. Leah, hindi ka nagsiskype sa akin. You forgot about me, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just busy, like
Easy.
studying. So I was like, maybe let's start some vlogs and videos. Plus, my friends also wanted to see how it is
Mhm.
abroad. And me, as a foreigner in those countries, I saw funny fun facts and perks,
Mhm.
like a lot.
Mhm.
So I started making some videos there. But the main video that really pushed me was back to the Halo Halo. My first video that I really put out there was how to make Halo Halo. I put it on Facebook.
Mhm.
So it came from um, French people asking me what the hell is Halo Halo. You'll keep like promoting it every summer in your
Mhm.
barrio fiesta. What the hell is that? So I
Mhm.
made a skit about it. People liked it, and then I showed my cousins trying Filipino snacks. So then I was like, you know what? Um, we've seen a lot of YouTubers in the US. There's a community. There's Filipino restaurants. There's Jollibee. But
Mhm.
hello, we're here also in Europe.
Mhm.
There are Filipinos in Europe, in the UK, in
Yeah.
France. We have talents too, like
Mhm.
dancers, chefs.
Yeah.
Um, Titos and titas are not only babysitters. We have
Mhm.
entrepreneurs. We have aspiring. We have amazing people within the Filipino community in Europe, and
Mhm.
I had this frustration of not being seen, of not it. It may sound cocky, but it's true. I think as a human being, we need to speak loud and say hello. We're here also.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, 2017, 2018, I was working on my thesis, how to create your personal brand online. I met other content creators. It inspired me. And then I started vlogging some travels after graduating. And then I focused on making skits, on making fun videos to showcase my multicultural background, to
Mhm.
showcase the Filipino, French, Algerian, because you see, there's a lot of YouTubers and content creators,
Mhm.
and they keep copying each other. Like,
Yep.
what's the trends? What's the new thing? What's gonna make me different? Well, it's by being myself.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm gonna put out the couscousserie baguette, whatever it is. People like to hear French, people like to
Yep.
hear Filipinos. And you know what? Arabs have lots of common traits with Asian culture
Mhm.
around family. And so my goal was to show to Filipinos that um, or anyone that there are Filipinos in France, and show to French people that Filipinos are also like this, and that we can that you can mix different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
And then I felt like these past years, a lot of I've met a lot of half mixed third culture kids who are just like me, who
Mm-hmm.
struggles with languages, who
Yep.
struggles with their parents' communications and stuff, with immigrant
Mm-hmm.
stories, and it's so cool. And
Yep.
so that's the essence of my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I mainly do is comedy skits.
Mm-hmm.
I also share vlogs, travel vlogs, but with a touch of humor, always showing, but also teaching new things.
Mm-hmm.
And the third content I make is, let's say, dance, because I love to
Okay. Yeah.
dance. So
We
yeah,
see that. Yeah. No, that's a like I think what you touched upon it, like the fact that you've actually mixed it, like you don't leave out anything
yeah,
from your identity. Like
yeah,
when we watch your videos, it is French, it is Filipino, it is you throw in that Algerian, and it's like it's so. I think for me, I think that's why people are so attracted because you so many people can relate to you on so many different things. Like
that's
someone might relate
true.
to you like on the Filipino part, but then you've got the ones that are Algerian as well,
Yeah,
and like with the immigrant backgrounds in France.
yeah.
And I think it's very refreshing, like to
Thank
see
you.
someone come out of Europe as well. I think that's a huge thing. It's massive.
Thank you.
And you giving a voice to Filipinos, it's amazing. And this is why me and Sam started this case Sira Sira as well, because we wanted to give a platform for people to showcase it, like talk about like like what you're doing and like how you're promoting Filipino culture, and it's not about just being housemaids and like there's so much more to it, and like also um and we can go into it now, like the Filipino food,
Mm,
and I know you're very much involved in that Philippine promoting Filipino food,
yeah.
so you can talk to us about La Petite
Yeah,
Menu. Yeah.
with pleasure. So, La Petite Manie. So, it's an organization, it's an association, non-profit organization that I didn't plan in my life. So, the story is in 2018. So,
Mhm.
everything happened there. I finished graduating, I started making YouTube videos, but I had this goal of showcasing the Filipino culture and food, right?
Mhm.
Um, and then this summer, I saw in Paris a lot of Japanese food festival, Korean food festival, and then there's the Filipino fiesta, Barrio Fiesta, but it's
Mhm.
always the same people, always the same community, only Pinoys. And yeah, I'm
Mhm.
like, why don't we bring French people in this Filipino independence like event? Let's
Mhm.
open up the borders like the Japanese or the Korean are
Mhm.
doing. So in 2018, as I was making the videos on YouTube, I had this project of organizing the first Filipino food festival in Paris. I was like, let's bring the food. Like Ali Boom Boom say, food is so important. If there's something that can attract people, it's food. If you want to
Mhm.
attract a man, it's food. If you want to attract, you know. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I just shared online this project, and friends, Filipinos, just wanted to help me. They were like, Leah, we want to help you in this project. We definitely relate to you. We want to show that our titas are not housewives only, we're chefs, etc.
Mhm.
We want to help you. And then from that, we created La Petite Manie, which is the little Manila. Like we can hear the little Italy and all. So it's a group of friends, Filipinos and non-Filipinos, who are passionate about the Filipino culture, who just want to learn and share. Who are also a lot of food lovers.
Mm-hmm.
So we organized this event on 2019 October, and it was very hard. It was
Mm-hmm.
very hard to find a place in Paris. They were like, "What the hell is La Petite Manie?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell we want to do with the Filipino culture? We don't care about them." But because there's a reality, there's a political thing behind. You need to show also your proof.
Mm-hmm.
We need to show them that you're serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even the Filipino embassy was hard to, have their support and all.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that there was a need from the Filipino community, second and third generation, to show who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friends told me, we feel like it's time to get out of our shadow
Mm-hmm.
and say, we're here again. It was really the main source.
Yeah.
And so the idea was to create this festival with the food stalls um, um, by titas, Filipina titas, who don't have like restaurants, because we don't have any restaurants in Paris. We don't have any anything. It's just within the community. So yeah, La Petite Manie is really focusing on food, promoting the food, but also our talent. So
Mm-hmm.
this month of Filipino Food Month, we are promoting three main desserts with a twist: the leche
Mm-hmm.
plan banana cake, but also the donuts, ube, and dulce de leche. Um, so
Getting
yeah, those
hungry.
are homemade. You can see my friends, and it's a real. We feel good. We feel good. We're
Mm-hmm.
happy and proud to show our Filipino food, and we hope it will still grow and
Mm-hmm.
will inspire young generations to step up the game and maybe start their own business
Yep.
and stuff. And yeah, we hope we can reorganize this Filipino food festival, because it was a success. Like
Mm-hmm.
really, we didn't plan so many people. Like more than 9,000 people came, but
Oh, wow.
they weren't able to enter the event because it was too small.
Wow.
There were Filipinos, but a lot of French. A lot of
Wow.
French
That's cool.
also. Um, my value, my goal was to really share, uh, to connect French and Filipinos. So we did the food tastings right before. We did boodle fights with
Mm-hmm.
influencers, with French YouTubers. And we met the Asian community also, who
Mm-hmm.
didn't know a lot about Filipinos. So
Yep.
it's step by step.
Yep.
And I brought also um, the modern side. Like at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the event, we did a big party with DJs, with some hip hop and R&B, and then so we show how Filipinos love
Uh-huh.
to party and
Yeah.
tanay. We brought Red Horse also,
Wow.
so it was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we hope we can reorganize this event, and that would be like awesome after this
Yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah. That's
So yeah,
such a great initiative
thanks.
that you've started there.
Thank you
And the
so much.
food made me hungry.
I
Yes,
know. I was scrolling through and I was like,
I'm like,
oh.
give me
same
some."
midnight
Sorry,
snack.
guys, in the chat.
Yeah, I think
Oh my
everyone's like,
god.
oh, everyone's getting hungry. But yeah, that's so wow, that's so cool, because like I didn't really understand like what it was like.
Mhm.
So it's nice to, you know,
To understand
get
better,
you to
yeah.
understand better what it's all about.
Yeah,
Um
we're not a restaurant, because some
mhm.
people were like, "Can we order lumpia or like palabok?" Like, wait,
Yeah.
hindi kami caterers.
Yeah.
It's just really right now it's just hard. Normally, if it wasn't pandemic, we
Mhm.
would do so many mini events like
Yeah.
food tastings, even cooking shows to
Mhm.
teach how to make this kind of food. We would do
Nice.
so much more, but
Yeah.
COVID it is. So we
Mhm.
try to at least sell those desserts.
Mhm.
It's a way to support also our future events.
Yeah.
So those are also donations. And yeah, now you know, La Petite
Yeah.
Manie is our, let's say, millennial Filipino community.
Mhm.
Bring up a bit of newness. And
Yeah.
now there's a Filipino restaurant in Paris,
I
opened by,
heard. I heard
yeah,
there's a yeah, and it was open during the pandemic. That's right.
right
Or
before.
yeah,
So
right
it
before.
was
Okay.
exactly at the moment of the festival in 2019 by two friends. It's called Bobby Paris.
Mhm.
But I think there's another one south in France, but I don't know them yet.
Yeah. So
Nice. So
yeah.
good luck on that.
Yeah.
You
It's
know, once
like
the pandemic
we'll come
comes,
to France and
yeah.
visit one
Oh
of your
yeah.
Yes,
events.
yes, and I will go to the UK and
And
Sweden. I've
Sweden,
never been to
yes.
Sweden, so
Yes, you have
I'd
to
love
come.
to. With
I'll
pleasure.
show you around and I'll teach you Swedish.
Yay! Yes, we can make like fun videos, like
Yeah.
Oh
Swedish
yes,
words.
definitely.
You can go around doing your pickup lines. That's actually my favorite. Like that was so brave of you. Like I
Ah, you
when you
saw
went
it.
that one when you went around the Philippines and did
With the
those cheesy
may
pickup. Which
connection
one
ka?
was your favorite? Which was your favorite Filipino
The one
pickup
who
line?
said the hot dog.
It's just hilarious.
I like to tropa. Like me,
Yeah.
with the Filipinos, I'm more in this game of humor with the
Uh-huh.
Filipinos, jologs type.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm not the fancy ones. I know them. I have some friends. It's
yeah.
cool,
Hmm.
but it's too tight up. Me, loosen
Yeah.
up. Let's drink a bit of beer and you and
But
ganyan.
I just love how they were all confused.
Yes, you're
Because
like,
I think first of all they're kind of like intimidated, like, okay, why is she talking to me?
yeah.
Especially the one where you said, do you have connection?
Oh yes, yes. Oh my
So
god.
guys, this is Leah's YouTube page. So if you haven't followed her yet, go in there, click, click, click,
Thanks. Oh
and
my god, it's
subscribe.
weird. Oh my god. New milestone coming, maybe. Oh my god. It just switched to 600. Wow.
We've been following you.
Oh,
Been
thank
We've
following your
been following your
numbers.
journey every day. We've been like,
Oh my
here
god.
she is. So,
Well, I hope you enjoy. I really hope you
yes.
enjoy.
No, we love like I don't know who put a one in the chat if you
Ah.
guys have seen some of Leah's content.
Oh, there's the one, the Filipino Valentine's Day pickup. Yeah. And with mama. Oh yeah.
It's on
I'll
your Instagram, I think.
Yes, I
That
also
pickup
put
one.
on
Yeah, you put it.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I put also on YouTube the full one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what?
Wow.
You mentioned earlier something with the YouTube. To be honest, I didn't know if I should make my videos in French or in Tagalog or
Mm-hmm.
English for
Yeah,
a
I was going
long
to ask
time.
that. Yeah.
Really, I was
Mm-hmm.
confused.
Yeah.
Really. I asked some friends like, would you watch if it's like this? And it's always a different answer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you speak in this language, I won't understand, and then in English, ganon.
Mm.
So that's why I started making subtitles.
Uh-huh.
It's the longest part. The
I was gonna say
subtitle
that's long
Yeah.
subtitles.
super long,
That's crazy. But
but it
I like how you have done, because it's like even when you do speak in French, I'm kind of like I still watch it even though I don't understand. Like it's kind of
that's
like,
cool.
and I think that's what's so different. Like you're so different from all the other Filipino YouTubers, and like I'm just happy like there's a European.
Yeah,
there's a European.
Yeah,
yeah.
just like because we're not hating
I hope I'm
on
not
any
the only
Americans
one.
or anything, but like we just like it's the fact that you're European and we can relate to you.
Yeah.
And
Awesome, Nell. Thank you. It means a lot.
Mm.
Really means a lot, and I'm really happy because thanks to that I got to meet you.
Mhm.
I got to meet so many other half
Yeah.
Filipinos
Mm.
who were hiding,
Yeah.
and they're all like, "Oh my God, me too, ganyan na. We're like this. We
Yeah.
have the same parents." I'm like, "Yes, we have the same
Yeah.
mom."
Yeah, like, so it's so funny, like, when you do your mum skits,
Yes,
like, because it's like that's so relatable, because a
yes.
lot of us have very similar Filipino mothers.
Super. You know what?
Yeah.
I thought about it. I was like, why are they the same? And you know what's the common denominator?
Mm.
Teleserye. All the teleserye,
Yeah.
it's brainwashing them. It's
It's
so
like God.
toxic. It's super toxic.
Yeah.
Like one day I was in the Philippines and I stumbled into an episode and I
Mhm.
saw the scene of the
Yeah.
mom crying, the lola, anak ng tokwa, you're betraying our family, you're dishonoring me, respecting me. I'm like, what the hell? And I watched it, I was like, this is my mom. This is exactly what she's doing.
I
So
think
yeah.
It's true.
Jokoy like put that in the limelight as well.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Like if
Oh
you
my god,
watch
I have
him,
to
he does
watch
a
that
skit with his mom, and it's like seriously, that is so my mom.
Mhm.
yeah, I love
It's
Jokoy. When
yeah.
he released his skits, oh, it just boomed. It's
Mhm.
I admire him so
Mhm.
much. Oh, I would love to meet him one day, and I don't know, like Happy Sleep, and so I love them, love
Mhm.
them.
So
And
those are your inspiration, like Filipino inspirations. Those
yes,
two. Yeah.
I have them as
That's mhm.
inspirations. And other OC non-Filipinos who make humoristic videos about their cultures. And
Mhm.
then about the multi-language, I
Mhm.
search on YouTube if there were people like me speaking different
Yeah.
language. There are. There are
Okay.
multi-vlogs. People
Yeah.
like it because,
Mhm.
like you said, they relate. We speak different language. So,
Mhm.
yes, if you're fluent in English
Yeah.
too, it's just the people who don't understand English who
Mm.
are frustrated.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's a
sorry.
VIP
That, that's
community here. We're too smart.
trilingual. But do you speak Arabic as well?
I speak
Okay.
Arabic like French people, like the little words, but
Right.
I would
Okay.
love to, but it's
Mhm.
so hard.
Yeah.
That's why I made this video with my Moroccan friend where she
Mhm.
teaches me
That's
some
right. Yeah.
Arabic.
Mhm.
She, but that's it. But I don't. It's very hard. I'd love to, but
Mhm.
it's
Habibi.
Habibi.
Habibi, Habibi, Hoya.
But is that a language like your dad's? Does your dad speak Arabic or
No, he
no?
speaks
That so
better
he's French.
Tagalog.
Okay. Okay. Right. Really? Wow. That's crazy.
Yes.
But but yeah, let's talk about your dad again. That video of your dad.
Yes.
Um, when did that become big?
Big.
Like, yeah.
Whoa. All right. So I didn't plan it at all. I just
Mhm.
saw this girl that I really like on YouTube. Her name is Lu. She's half
Mhm.
French, Hong Kongese, and
Mhm.
she makes
Oh
also
yeah,
this kind of. You know her?
yeah, I know her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love her. I love her. And I was like, oh my God, this is exactly like me. And she did this video where with her dad, how fluent her dad is in Chinese. I was
Mhm.
like, ooh, that sounds fun. I will test my dad too. So I made this on August. I made this video on August, released it on YouTube, and it was like 1,000 views. I was super happy, and then I had good feedbacks, and voila. Then on December, I went to Dubai. I went to Dubai with my parents for their wedding anniversary, and I met there a guy who's named What's Up Tony. I don't know if you know him, or Nas Daily. You know Nas
Mhm.
Daily
Oh,
on
Nas
Facebook?
That's
Daily.
daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So Nas Daily is one of my inspirations too. He was one of the main reasons I also got the guts to make videos.
Mhm.
Nas Daily has a company, and one of his employees who makes videos is Tony. He's half
Mhm.
Filipino and Australian. So in
Right.
Dubai, I met him in real life, We
Mhm.
started to chit chat, and he gave me an advice. He told me, "Why don't you put your videos on Facebook too?" I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah, you should." Like Nazeli and I were really investing there. You'll see there's a big community. Try.
Mm.
So I put my video with Papa on Facebook on December, and then it boomed on January, February. On January on Facebook, it
Mhm.
got like viral. I don't know. I can't explain the phenomenon. And me, I was scared to watch the video numbers
Mhm.
because people kept sharing, and commenting, but in a good way. Like I was
Mhm.
scared. They would say, "Oh, yan na naman, a new foreigner video, clickbaiting
Mhm.
Tagalog." I was scared of that, and
Mhm.
especially for my dad. Like I didn't want to expose him like this. But
Mm.
people were so kind. They were so impressed. So it boomed on Facebook, and I guess people wanted to see more, and they went on YouTube,
Mhm.
and then it followed through, and the YouTube algorithm seemed to push this video, and a lot of people commented, "Yeah, I saw this recommended, and I don't regret watching it." And then they gave good comments, and I was like, "Whoa." And that's when it exploded, and that's my first, let's say, viral video, if we can call it like that.
Mhm.
So the thing that I can take it out is the wholesome. I think people appreciated the wholesomeness of the video, and that's it.
Mm.
And yeah, I guess that was it. Some people say it's because some other YouTubers reacted on it. Also, it may help.
Mhm.
But there's this Canadian guy, Music Game News, reacted on it. We became friends,
Mhm.
and it was actually already growing before. Like I think people just related, and they were impressed by Papa. Like really, Papa
Mhm.
is the star. He's the idol. Like
Oh.
I'm just the
You're the
host.
cadet.
Yeah, I was just the interviewer. Oh, okay. But my dad was spilling all the texts, but his was 100% natural, like nothing scripted. It was a fun video, fun video. When I think
Yeah.
about it, yeah, so,
Yeah.
voila. So that's it.
Yeah, it's very
It's very.
natural.
It is because I was teasing. I
Mhm.
showed my mum this. I said, "Mum, like look at this, Dad. Like it's amazing." And then I was like, "Dad, why are you not like this?" But yeah, like does your dad know that it's blown up? Has he got any awareness of what's happened to that video alone? Or he's just
uh,
like he just filmed it with you and that was it. He just did a daddy daughter thing and he's just left it to you.
so after this video, I did one with my mom. She
Mhm.
wanted to do the French one. I'm like, okay, sige. My mom is like, oh. It's like super competitive. I'm like, Ma, calm down. So after I showed to Papa, so he was like, what? He was happy for me. He was like, okay, that's your thing. You're the one who edited. You're the one who planned this video, who made the interview. I just came and answered to your questions. So we did a second video with Papa, where I teach him Filipino slang words. And it was our second video together after the boom. And
Mhm.
I'm like, "Uy, Papa, ikaw na yung artista dito, ah." He was so,
Bida.
yes, he was like, "No, no, no." He's very, "This is not my thing. I'm just doing it because it makes you feel happy. It's a good fun times because this pandemic it's a bad thing in a side, but I try to take the positive, and I get to
Mhm.
spend a lot of time with my parents.
Mhm.
Because before I was living abroad. I was never in France. So it was I never, and my parents are workaholics. They work a lot, a lot, a lot. So I'm alone. I'm a single child. So now Hala, Tagalog ulit.
Wala.
Hala, hugot. Tapos ano pa, hugot pa yung
Sige.
sabi ko, papayak
Ayan.
ako. Sige.
Ayan, drama na.
Okay, game drama na.
Drama na.
Oh, let
yun,
me time
mag-isa
this. Teka
ako.
muna.
Sige.
So yun,
Ita-time ko.
sige, game.
Go!
So, ayan lang. Sabi ko, ay shoot, nakalimutan ko. So yeah, si Papa, super rare kami mag bonding nila Papa at Mama. So, pag pwede, gumagawa sila ng video with me. Pero super rare talaga. Sorry, Taglish na lang. Pero now, I hope you will see more of my parents. Makikita niyo yung parents ko. But syempre, we have also our days and they have their ups and downs. Dapat I don't want them to feel pressure. I don't want to feel pressure with the videos. Like, dapat authentic. I won't tell them, let's make a video. Tapos kung hindi nila feel, yun. Kasi bad trip eh. The point is, we make the video, it's fun. So yeah, you will see them. But that's why I make other also videos. Maybe I can show you around Paris with some pranks or like some Filipino cultures and skits. So yeah. So Papa is just rolling with it and playing with it and is chill and it doesn't change his life and me neither, to be honest. It's just I'm meeting more people and that's it.
So
Sorry,
game.
nawala yung Tagalog.
Game ang mga parents mo.
Yeah.
Ay,
Kinda.
I think na habang tumatanda tayo na they will how to speak, they will accept your kalokohan. Like I'm always pranking my parents. Now that I'm older.
Pagod na sila eh.
Yeah.
Alam nila may krong-krong ka na. They accepted.
Well, actually, si Papa ganyan siya talaga. Like, his personality is like a philosopher. Wala, chill.
Yeah.
Si Mama, she's a different personality. Siya, super game siya sa mga ganyan. But, minsan there's her Filipino conservative side or very traditional. Like, she would say, bakit nasa computer ka palagi? Hindi ka naggaganyan, hindi ka nag-asikaso. Tapos sabi ko, Mama, palagi, once I'm working now on the thing on YouTube and stuff, you're not happy. Tapos, pag, she will never be satisfied. So, but I understand that the only thing she wants is to spend time with me. It's just, she's saying, bakit ganyan? But she just want attention kasi syempre she feels like I'm growing and then ganon. So you'll see a lot of videos with Mama coming too.
Pero nakakatuwa yung mga parents kasi, or yung mom ko especially. Kasi, especially yung mom ko, yung mga people that know my mom, parang comedic siya, pero hindi niya alam, like, lahat ng sinasabi niya, nakakatawa.
Yes.
Like, pero hindi niya, lagi siya nagagalit sa akin. Sabi niya, bakit ka tumatawa? Nakakatawa.
Yes.
And it's like, lahat ng ginagawa niya talagang nagpo-post nga ako ng mga yung video niya. Yeah.
We have comedic blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oo.
Like Filipino humor is a special one and I love it. French humor is a different one, second degree.
Yes.
Controversial. And actually that's a tricky thing with my parents. Like my dad, minsan nagjo-joke siya, si Mama hindi siya natatawa.
Yeah.
It's like, bakit? Ha? Tapos may joke si Mama. It's like super chismosahan, ganun. Tapos hindi kami natatawa. It's a different game, but si Mama entertainer rin yun. Mahilig sumayaw, mahilig ganyan. Yeah, they are our inspiration. They don't know they are inspiration, and they are like super comedic.
Mhm.
Comedic mamas. You
Silang
too, kayong
sumisikat.
dalawa rin, ah. We'll
Silang
see.
sumisikat.
So 5 minutes
Oh,
is up.
ah.
Wala na, sorry, ah. Tagal na natin. I see that. That was
Timer.
hard.
Ang hirap
Hirap ko, ah.
pag nape-pressure.
Oo nga, eh.
You need to
Ah,
switch. Kailangan may switch.
Oo,
right.
kahit mga Tagalog, mga Pinoys naman eh, hindi kaya super, may
Yung
traditional.
malalim na Tagalog.
Mm-mm.
Pero may isa dyan sa chat. Ang
Ah,
pangalan niya, Koy Fabiosa. Yan, malalim yung mag-Tagalog.
Malalim ng Tagalog si
Yeah.
Koy. He is our
Si Koy.
Balboa neighbor in
Balboa,
España.
taga Spain. He's from Spain, España.
okay.
Si Koy
That's
Fabiosa.
cool. Hola, buenas noches. Buenas noches.
And-
Isn't it you know how to speak Spanish?
Yes, I've learned in school.
Hmm.
Un poquito. But yeah, I just need to practice a bit.
And you love
Ayan,
Maluma.
Koy.
And I love Maluma!
You love Maluma. See,
Like
that, I
every
knew that
week.
would trigger. That would trigger.
Every week.
Every
there's a post.
morning,
Yeah.
every night, I
You dream of Maluma.
oh yeah, Maluma baby. You know, sometimes I'm like, wala, baka yung mga Filipino followers hindi nila maintindihan kung ano, pero they get into the celebrity crush.
Mhm.
So yan.
Yeah,
You see
kasi yung
more-
mga yung uso ngayon, yung mga K-pop na
yeah.
yeah,
But I'm not as attracted to K-pop than Latinos.
Maluma.
Maluma is like number one.
Yeah.
Bachata.
Oh, should
Pero
we-
madami nag-support. May believe sa amin.
may believe na meant to be kayo,
Oo,
di ba?
support. Kaya nakakatawa.
You never know.
You never know.
Kasi nakikilig ako eh. Oh my God, nakikilig na ako.
All right, should we do the
skit.
skit?
All right.
Is that
so
something prepared?
we got something prepared for Leah. So we're just going to explain briefly. So I'm going to ask Leah a few questions. It's not legit words. We're using Tagalog words. So if we say something and you think I'm wrong, it's wrong for a reason.
Okay.
So it's just joke lang.
It's joke lang.
Joke
Okay.
lang. So I'm
Joke
just gonna get
lang.
it
Joke
ready.
lang.
Alright.
Charot lang.
Charot lang, charot.
Chars.
Stars.
Right, so let me bring it up. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so
French one,
That's
Espesyal.
so this is just kalokohan, people. This is not legit.
This is the Sira moment.
This is our
The
loka-loka
Sira
moment.
portion.
I love games. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, Leah, what is the French word for back?
I would say douce. Do.
Incorrect. It is le code.
Ay.
Le.
Code.
Le code.
Le code.
If anyone's
Le
not
code.
familiar with
Ah,
French
but you
Le
know
code.
Pronounced like that, le code.
Yeah.
Code. It's le coude.
Oh,
Le coude.
see, French lesson here as well. So
Le coude.
Right, the next one is what is the French word for circumcised?
Circoncis.
No, it is tole.
Ah bah oui, Tuli.
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 Tole.
Hala.
We're still gonna get in trouble. Right, the
Yeah.
next word. Oh my gosh. What is the French word for dumi sa katawan?
Dirty.
No, it's le bag.
Le
Ah,
bag.
le bag. Le bag.
Le bag.
Le sac. Le bag.
Le bag.
Le bag. And the last one is, what is French for lalaki mahilig sa sex?
I would say Sira Titi. No joke. Wait. Maniakis.
No, it is le bog.
Ah,
Le bag.
good.
Yeah, that was our Sira
That was
Sira.
our Sirach
Nice
skit.
Sira.
one. Nice one.
If anyone's wondering why I use those words, so if you're not familiar with French, they use a lot of le.
Yes.
So
La.
hence why I
La.
picked some of those words. So
Nice one.
they're not really French words, people. They're Tagalog words.
Yes.
So don't take notes.
Don't take notes.
Don't take notes.
It was just for fun.
Nice one. That was fun.
Le-
That was
le
the
bag.
first time I ever played this game, so it's cool.
So we'll-
Changes.
Thank
Le
you. Thank
bag.
you.
It's like I saw this meme. They show a lizard. So in Tagalog, what's lizard in Tagalog?
Boutique.
Yes, but in French is boutique.
Boutique. Boutique.
Yes, boutique.
Boutique. That's what we say in Swedish as well. Boutique.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of borrowed words from French.
Okay.
Yes, the boutique. It's like the shop, right?
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
shop. So the boutique.
The boutique. Oh, French.
That
Everyone's
was
going to be taking up French lessons soon.
Yes, I'll make more like Filipino French videos. Like the
Keep them
funny words.
coming. Yeah. Keep them coming.
Keep them
Cool.
coming. We
Fun.
love your
Fun.
content.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Like
much.
we've really been following. What was I going to say?
Nakalimutan mo.
It's like all that Tagalog. Oh, is Mel here? Mel Maloops.
Oh, I'm not sure.
No,
Bakit
but we'll give her a shout out anyways. It's her birthday today. She was actually our link with
Yes.
Leah.
Yes.
So she was the bridge. So happy birthday, Mel.
Happy birthday.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Yes, joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire, Ate
yeah.
Mel.
Don't go nosebleed time.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even gonna try. I took French for 3 years. I don't know. I changed.
Wow.
I changed to Spanish.
It's hard.
Yeah, French was hard. I was like, no, can't do it. But yeah, so guys, if you haven't followed Leah yet, make sure you go. She's actually currently on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So and we've prepared a little something for you.
Oh.
It's just a little something. But this is, yeah. So it's coming up soon.
Oh my God, I'm stressed.
The-
But I'm excited.
Don't be stressed.
It's just a little something.
Oh. What?
Bravo à Banana, félicitations. Comme je t'ai dit quand tu as fait les 10K, c'était on the road to 100. Bravo pour ça. Et voilà, on est fiers de toi. Je te souhaite encore beaucoup de succès. Continue de kiffer ce que tu fais, de nous faire kiffer, de écrire, de montrer de tes talents. Et voilà, more good vibes to come, more success pour toi, mais reste positive comme tu l'as toujours été et humble. Voilà, j'espère te revoir bientôt. Bravo encore. Bisous.
Oh là là. What? Mais non. Wait, I can hear too much. Wait.
The
Is it-
sound. I
me?
can hear like, but not loud enough.
Yes, same.
Like let's play it again.
Oh la la, me, I'm shocked. You sent him a message with Ate Mel and
Yeah.
Oh la la, she shook
We'll play it for you again so you can hear because it was quite
Oh,
quite
Was
low.
merci.
it?
I
Yeah.
have
Was
like
one of the
my
highest?
tears here.
What-
I didn't expect.
So that was our little advance. We were actually hoping because it was going very quickly for you. Like we were hoping like by the time you get here you would have reached 100,000. But we still wanted to like congratulate you in advance because you're so close. I can send this if we can't get it. I'll send this video to you so you can have a little listen to it. But
Yeah, it was on the maximum volume. So
That's
Yeah.
all good. I could hear a bit, but
yeah. But I'll send you the video and like we just want to let you know like keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing so well. You're inspiring so many people. And you know, so if you ever feel everyone's going to come to a point where they feel like, oh, what am I doing? Is there a purpose? You know, you're on the right track, girl. Like,
oh, you're
keep
making me
going.
teary. I feel
Yeah.
really blessed. Thank you, but thank you so much. Vraiment, genre, wala, I'm out of words. Wala na akong masabi, literally.
French na lang. But yeah, guys, this is Leah's page. She's currently on, what is she? 97.6K.
0.6K.
So give her a follow, subscribe, share, you know.
Thank you.
You know, we're rooting for you. And it's so much fun just seeing you and like having a girl on our side of the world to represent
I
all
hope
of
there
us.
will be others. I would
Mhm.
love other young ones too, because I know many young ones are
Yeah.
shy, but they want to
Mhm.
start like
Yeah.
making content,
Mhm.
and I want to tell them, let's go,
Yeah.
let's go, let's make stuff.
What advice would you actually like what advice would you give to someone that is in that stage where they're thinking or contemplating to start but you know are scared? What
Um,
advice can you give them?
I have a simple advice. Listen, life is short. We're already in a pandemic.
Mhm.
You don't want to look forward in the future, thinking in 5 years, like, and what if I
Mhm.
did this? You don't want to live with regrets.
Mhm.
So if you have this idea of starting a TikTok, a YouTube channel, or even another project,
Mhm.
this idea is just an idea, but now you have to go full out, because if not, you're gonna regret it. And me now,
Mhm.
3 years ago, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. You're not gonna be you have to be patient, but you have to truly believe in what you're gonna bring out to the society, to the online world.
Mhm.
And yeah, just enjoy and believe in yourself, and let's do this together. This is the whole point.
Yeah, well done. So we got a few people, new people in here. We've got, oh my god, it's Pinky. Hello.
Hi, thank you po.
Who else? We got DJ Kid Chris, Paul T. Who else is in here?
Yeah.
So many.
I am Molly. Who's that? Posey, Jezreel.
Wow.
Sorry, my son wants to listen. Yeah, chismoso.
The Filipino blood. The chismoso blood.
Chismoso.
QB. Hey, QB. The birthday boy.
The
Thank you,
birthday boy.
birthday boy. Kiwi's here.
From Vegas. So yeah, no, thank you so much, Leah, for agreeing to come on this on our show and like for having a chat. It's just been so easy to talk to you and like thank you for being so open about everything.
Thank you, girl.
And it's so nice. Like since we last spoke to you, it's been really good to like follow your journey. Like even though it's just been for like the last got in touch with you about a month ago, 2 months ago, and like just seeing your progress from then to now, it's amazing. So it's like it's so nice to be able to cheer someone on. And I think this has been one of my biggest lessons, like my personal biggest lesson is cheering people on and like, clapping for others. I think we need to do more of that because people don't do enough of that.
Yeah,
So
well,
that
thank you.
And it's nice to like meet another mestiza. Like, no offense, but we are kind of rare. There's not a lot.
rare,
We're rare, like
breed.
like for our generation, we're rare. Like
Mhm.
for my son's generation, there's a lot of like there's a lot of mixed Filipino babies, but like
Yeah.
for our generation, there isn't a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I never came across a lot of people who I could like say, oh, you look like me, or we can relate.
Exactly. And that's like I'll say it again, that's what I love about you, like that we can relate to you.
Sisters!
The hello sisters.
The hello sisters. I can't
But,
wait for the pandemic to be done, man.
I
'cause
know.
we're like
'cause now
literally neighbors.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can just
We're on
jump
the
on
same
the
continent.
Eurostar.
And we want to go to Disneyland.
Game. Meet
Yeah.
up
Let's
in
do it.
Disneyland. Yes.
We'll meet in
Let's go Paris.
Disney.
Koi, you can come
Yeah.
from España.
Yes.
And
We can do like a mega boodle fight meetup.
yeah. Or we can do like
Oh.
we can just Scandinavia, like do a tour, Euro tour. We can meet
Whoa, Euro tour. Oh my God.
Sandra in the chat, Sandra Akbar, she's in Denmark. So we can go Sweden, we can go Denmark. There's lots of Filipinos in Norway as well. You probably know some of them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
guys, don't hesitate to send a message on Instagram, a DM. I always check, and sometimes I reply. So if you watch this show, take a story, tag Sira Sira and myself, and we'll definitely reply. And girls, I'm really grateful for being part of your show. Would like to congratulate and also cheer you, clap
Thank you.
for this
Thank you.
initiative of a podcast. I know podcasts are. I love this platform, this way of sharing. So keep up. Thank you to Atemel again for
Thanks, Mel.
picking us up. Because it's you don't know who you're speaking to and all, so it's so cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I also project myself, and I feel we're close because we've come through a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it feels good to share, and it feels good to feel not alone.
I think that's the I think that's the ongoing theme with when we've had these conversations, these cases around, like when we've talked about so many different things. We talked about mental health, and at the end it always comes down to not going through it alone. Yeah. And I think that is the common theme throughout this.
We're human beings, and sometimes we feel alone, we feel lonely, and we just open up, and voila, you get to meet people we love and share stuff. So that's cool.
This is fun. This has been fun. Palakpakan to everyone. Yay! And everyone in the chat as well. Thank you for joining us. Before we end this, we want to show you what I guess for next week. And it's someone you know, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So next week we'll actually be streaming again on the 5th of May. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
So we've got a little flyer coming up there. So we've got food with May. Yes. So we will be talking about Filipino food and where that's going.
Bring baon, people. Bring baon.
So if you haven't had a chance to follow May yet, her socials are Food with May. Go in there. But disclaimer, you'll probably get hungry if you
Oh my god.
if you go onto her page. So next week. So that's another one we're looking forward to. So I hope you can join us then. It's going to be at the same time, 7 p.m. GMT, 8 p.m. CE. Is it CEST? Yeah. European time. And sorry, I don't know all the American times. I don't know.
It's o'clock.
So, but yeah, Leah, thank you so much. Like, this has been a great talk. It's been inspiring, and it's been great, like, just getting to know more about you and your journey. And we wish you, all the best. Yeah,
success. We'll be watching for that.
Yeah, we'll be watching, and we'll be celebrating with you. So let us know your
Yes.
100K.
I can't wait. We will do. I already planned something with Mama, but I didn't do anything because I don't want to look bad.
Yeah. That's why we just want, like, we were kind of like cautious, but we still wanted to congratulate you, and we wanted to let everyone know about this journey of yours now, and you're so close. So yeah.
We can't wait for your placa.
Cum laude.
Merci, shukran, salamat, like I say. And hey, Jake. Hey, Pogi.
Jake, say hello.
Hello, Pogi. It's cool, mashallah.
Are we raiding into someone, or?
Yeah, Elvin wants to be raided. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for everyone who locked in, who stayed from the beginning to end.
Yeah.
Thank you to Leah for trusting us.
Yes.
You know,
ano ba to? Mga sira-sira.
Mga sira-ulo.
Sira-ulo. Okay lang, sira-ulo.
Yeah. No, thank you for being so game, and like just being you. Like, honestly, people, like, if you see her videos, this is her. Like, what you've seen today, that you'll feel the same energy and the same vibes that.
Watch our videos.
That means a lot.
You can't leave laughing.
Yeah.
You'll relate to it.
Yeah.
It's puro kalokohan.
Yeah.
Well, that means a lot, like, I don't want people to think, oh my gosh, she's just playing a character.
No, it definitely doesn't come across like that, because you can see some content creators are all about that, and that's how they work. But I can see with you, like, this is me personally, like, everything is very genuine and very real. And the first introduction I got for you was obviously through Mel, and she said, yes, Leah, she's a kind girl with a kind heart, and that it is very, and we see that. So yeah. But that, it's very true. She wasn't exaggerating, and it really.
Thank you so much.
So what you see is what you get, and it's beautiful. So,
yeah. Stop it.
The Hugotera.
Good luck on your growth.
Yeah, good luck. Like, we're here, we're rooting for you.
Much. Thank you for your support in this journey. I'm happy to share this journey with you, because y'all are very comment on dit, bienveillant. You're not a community that's negative, you're good people too. I can feel it. Your support really motivates me, and I can't wait to see and show you more in the upcoming weeks. I have this new skit coming in few days. So it's time to boost up. It's time to buzz up.
Yeah.
And we're here, and thank you to everyone who watched. It was nice to talk to you on Twitch. Maybe another time. We'll definitely work on live stream too. So let's keep in touch.
Yeah.
Good. So we are going to raid my husband. He's going to play some Maluma for you. So if you stay,
yes, so stay in the chat, and he's gonna play.
He'll play you some Maluma. And you'll see what Twitch is about as well.
Yeah.
So that's the hubby. Also, I want to say thank you to Koi. He's our mod. He's been looking after our chat. Jimbo, Mugen. Thank you, guys. Elvin. Thank you for looking after our chatters. So let me start the raid. So everyone stay for the raid.
Okay, so we're
And I
doing
need to plug
raid.
the
It's all love on Twitch.
It is. It's
Okay,
all
Sira.
love. All right. So you don't have to do
All
anything.
love.
We'll automatically raid.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. Stay
Thanks,
put.
everyone.
Stay
We'll
We'll
see you next
positive.
week.
Take care. Ingat.
Ingat. Kita
All
kits.
right. We're
Do I have to do
leaving.
something right now? No.
Yeah, it's gonna raid out.
It's
Ah,
gonna
okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna go
Okay,
offline.
this is the raid. Hi.
There we are. There's the hobby.
All right.